Okay, so we're continuing our lesson about cell structure, which is the shape, and function, which is the job. We're talking about the cell function and structure, the job of the cell, and we said that small organs inside the cell, like this and this and this, all these small organs inside the cell are called organelles. Okay, this is what we took last time. And then we took that we have two kinds. We have the prokaryotic cell and we have the eukaryotic cell. And the prokaryotic cell are the unicellular organisms. Today, this is what we're going to be talking about, the prokaryotic cells. Okay, so prokaryotic cells are unicellular organisms. This is the prokaryotic cell. Okay, what I want you to know is that it has certain organelles. Now, the prokaryotic cell organelles are different from the eukaryotic. Not completely, they have a lot in common, but some of the cells are different. We'll talk about eukaryotic later, next week. Now we're just going to talk about prokaryotic cell. So it has these organelles. It has a genetic material, DNA. It has cytoplasm, cell membrane, ribosome, cell wall, and flagellum. Okay, let me show it to you here, and then we're going to go inside and talk about each one. So first of all, this is the genetic material, the DNA. هيدا هو هون. Cytoplasm is all this blue jelly-like stuff. All of that is the cytoplasm. All of the blue. Okay. Ribosomes are these small yellow ones that you see here. These are called ribosomes. And we're going to learn about each one, what it will do. Now, while I'm saying the word, say it, okay, at home. So while you're watching the video. So genetic material, which is also known as DNA. Okay, DNA تبع cell. Genetic material is the DNA. Cytoplasm. Ribosome. Okay, so again, genetic material is this stuff here. Cytoplasm would be this blue stuff. Ribosome would be these small yellow dots. Okay, cell membrane would be this over here. This protects the cell and lets stuff in and out. Cell wall would be this. This is the cell wall. This is the cell membrane, that small yellow one. هيك. Cell wall is this one. كله هيدا. يعني cell membrane is inside the cell wall. Okay. Cell membrane is inside. Cell wall is outside. Okay. So cell membrane and then cell wall. And then the last one is flagellum. Flagellum. Say it. Flagellum. These hair-like structures are called flagellum. They help the cell move. Okay, now let's talk about each one. So what I did was I made a summary. Okay, I made a summary of everything and you'll be able to know everything, but we're going to go in detail one by one. So the first one is the cell membrane. Cell membrane, which is the one out here. Okay. Cell membrane surrounds and protects the cell and controls what materials go in and out. Okay, so let's look. This is the cell membrane. Okay. It surrounds, يعني around it, and protects it. Okay, and it lets materials in and out. In and out. بفوت stuff, out بيطلع waste. Okay, so it lets material in and out and surrounds, that means it's around the cell, and it protects the cell. Surrounds and protects the cell. Okay, that's the cell membrane. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that surrounds the organelles. It's a jelly-like substance, that's all. This is the cytoplasm. Okay, it's right here, and we talked about it, that it is the blue stuff, all of that blue stuff everywhere. Now what happens is in the cytoplasm, cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance where the organelles are. Okay, it's just jelly inside the cell and it helps keep things together. It holds the organelles inside the cell. That's what the cytoplasm does. Okay, and then you have the genetic material. Genetic material اللي هو this stuff, this purple stuff. It's the DNA. It holds all the information. Okay, it's very important. It's the most important part of the cell, and it holds all the information, and it controls the cell. It's called the control center. okay, and it controls the cell and it holds all the information. Okay, everything is with DNA. All the information, look, I have it here, controls the cell and gives information. It's the control center, بيسموه control house, a control center. Okay, all right, then you have the ribosomes. They just make proteins. That's all you gotta know. Ribosomes, they make proteins. I'm gonna show you in this picture when in the ribosomes are these yellow stuff. I have them here. It says make protein inside the cell. So these are the ribosomes. They make protein inside the cell. The last two are the cell wall and the flagellum. The cell wall, it basically just gives shape and support. It gives the cell the shape. Okay, that's all you gotta know, is the cell wall gives the shape, and the flagellum, which is these, the cell uses these to move because it's a unicellular organism. So it's an organism all by itself. It's not like it's multicellular and there's a lot of cells together. No, it's unicellular, and it needs this tail to move. So a flagellum is basically tail that helps it move. And see here, I put a note, only in prokaryotic cell. Flagellum, which is this tail, is only found in prokaryotic cell. Okay, eukaryotic cell, which we're going to talk about later, you don't find the flagellum inside of it. Okay, so look, I'm showing you here. Flagellum are like tail that help the, it's like a tail that help the prokaryotic cell move. Okay, that's it for today. The rest about the eukaryotic cell we will take tomorrow. Okay, we will take next week actually.